So this will be a video showing what my dad and I did to convert this Playseat into one that could fully support a direct drive wheel, as you see here. I used to have this unit that my dad and I built about 10-12 years ago. It's a weight bench, a seat from a Hyundai, and a Logitech Driving Force GT. As you can see, it's pretty rudimentary. It was all custom built for the most part, using a bunch of different materials and different parts from different things, let's be honest. But I wanted to make the change to a direct drive wheel to add a little bit more authenticity to my experience. And this is what we have to make sure fits on the rig. A VRS Direct Force Pro. In the background there, you can see my pedals. They're just a basic Thrustmaster setup for the time being. So here's what we started with. I found this online on a classified site for $200. These retail for 600 Canadian plus tax or so. So not a bad deal, but it was in pretty rough shape. As you can see, he added some wood supports. The base there on the top where the wheel would go is plastic, so also wouldn't hold well. So there was quite a few improvements that we wanted to make, or had to make actually, in order to get this equipped to handle a direct drive wheel. So after doing a little brainstorming, we decided that pretty much all of the established stuff that had been there needed to come out. It just was not strong enough to support a direct drive wheel, and we needed to design something that added some strength to the entire unit. And this is the start of what we came up with. As you can see, before it was a 45-degree angle coming out from the middle of the seat there. We decided to go 90 degrees up from the bottom, with the 45-degree angle acting as a support beam rather than where the wheel was going to be mounted to. So as you can see, we're a little bit farther along here. We added that support bracket on the bottom to decrease the lateral motion of the post that the wheel will mount on. And I recorded this way back in September. It's February now, and it has done a pretty good job at preventing that. So as you can see, we welded the 45-degree piece to the seat plate. There's the base there, and we had to make some welding improvements on the foot plate as it was coming apart. We've jumped ahead a bit now, and the 90-degree support post for the direct drive wheel is now welded into place. You can see the plate up top. We added an aluminum plate to a steel plate to offer more support while making the whole unit just a bit lighter, because all that steel starts to add a bunch of weight to the product. And again here, just a detailed look at what we've done with the welds, the support brackets, and the various improvements that we've tried to make to this unit. At this point, all the holes are drilled, it's been painted, and we're almost set to go to bolt on the VRS and take it for a spin. And when it was all said and done, this is what we came up with. A Playseat that has the ability to hold a direct drive wheel, which it certainly didn't have the ability to when it came from their factory. We beefed up the support in a lot of areas, and I've used it for 5 or 6 months now, and it shows no worse for wear. The lateral movement that I was sort of worried about from left to right because of the force and the weight of the direct drive wheel is pretty much non-existent. I'm pretty pleased with how the support is, and yeah, the movement, you can't even notice anything. And that about wraps it up, how we turned a Playseat that was on the brink of getting tossed in the garbage into something that is entirely usable again. And not just usable, it works great. And I am happy with what we created.